I am practicing alignment with Source on every subject that is active within me, then I'm absent of the gap. I'm absent of resistance. I'm in the presence of that vibration, and the result of that is I feel what I'm wanting to call appreciation. We like to call love and appreciation identical frequencies.
Makes sense.
It's easier for you to appreciate the word appreciate than it is to appreciate the word love, because love has a lot of tangled pieces for many of you. Appreciate. I want to feel appreciation. I want to feel complete alignment with the Source within me. I want to feel appreciation. I want to feel clarity. Appreciation, clarity, same state of being.
Right.
I want to appreciate. I want to love, same vibrational state of being. I want to focus my mind in a way. I want to say it better. I can say that better. I can say that better. I love living in this country. I wish the Democrats and Republicans would get their acts together. I could say that better. I dream of the day. Would you write that in your letter? I dream of the day that they will get along. I can say that better. I love this nation. I could say that better. I love living here. I could say that better. I love being who I am. I could say that better. I love focusing my world into reality. I love practicing a vibration that makes it easy for me to find the positive aspects in everything. I look forward to finding the positive aspects in the political parties. I can say that better. I love finding appreciation in everything. I look forward to finding things to appreciate in the political system. I can say that better. I love appreciating. I'm so looking forward to the day when they all get along. I can say that better. I'm so looking forward to the day when I don't care whether they get along or not. I can say it better. What they do has nothing to do with me. I can say it better. I create my own reality. I can say it better. I'm entertained by what I see out in the world. I'm entertained by what I see out in the world. I can say it better. I love what I see out in the world. I can say it better. The world is such a lovely place to see. I can say it better. I'm really good at focusing out into the world. I can say it better. The world does not need to stand on its head for me, because I have the ability to focus in a way that I can stand in a vibration of appreciation no matter what's going on. It's hard to say it better than that. When you get there, you see, that's what you're reaching for.
Wonderful.
So it's not appreciation you're reaching for, it's alignment that you're reaching for. And you can call that alignment, that absence of resistance, lots of different things. It is love, it is clarity, it is empowerment, it is self-realization, it is fulfilling my purpose, it is uplifting, it is well-being. So, well, your state of being is what it is. And we talked about, did you hear us as we were talking about that source energy part of you who exists even though you're in your physical body? So an utter state of appreciation is when the thought you are thinking right now about whatever it is you're thinking about matches the thought that the source within you is thinking right now. Here's the part about what you're thinking about. Ooh. This is important to understand. Source isn't thinking thoughts trying to get you to come and think those thoughts, because you're the creator of your reality. But Source is thinking about the thing you're thinking about with a point of view that doesn't have any resistance in it. We haven't said that to you before in that clear way. Did you hear it? Source is interested in what you are thinking about. That's why we were playing with our friend. We're right there with you. The things that matter to you, we're there focused. We know who you are, who you really are. We know where you want to be in terms of manifestation. We know where you are in relationship to all of that. And we are focusing in the direction of what you want all of the time, you see. And when you deviate from it, you feel the discord in that. So appreciation, the ultimate appreciation. And appreciation is the ultimate state of non-resistance. The basis of appreciation is a vibrational frequency that holds no resistance. And true self-appreciation just means you've practiced it until it's easy to be there. We watch so many people who you're harder on yourself than you are on anyone else. It's easy for you to appreciate the beautiful day or the cute kittens in the Whack-It kitten box. It's easy for you to appreciate just about everything. It's harder for you to appreciate yourself, usually because you've practiced not appreciating yourself, usually because there have been people who have not understood this, who have wanted to feel better sincerely, who have watched you doing things that made them not feel good, and then have made you believe that you need to do something different so that they can feel good. So we could talk a lot, and there's no value in it, about how you get to not appreciating self. The important thing is how to pick up the mantle of that and begin to appreciating self. And what we notice is just practice appreciating anything. Appreciate that, and appreciate that, and appreciate that, and appreciate that, and occasionally appreciate that, and then appreciate that, and 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 occasionally appreciate that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and you'll just get so in the rhythm of appreciation that before you know it, because what makes you not appreciate that self? You're really going to like this. I haven't said this before, and it's right here out on this leading edge with all of us. The reason that you haven't been appreciating self is because you have had split energy that doesn't allow you to feel that way. In other words, it's hard to appreciate yourself when you don't feel good. So appreciation isn't something that you do, it's something that you are. Appreciation is a state of vibrational relationship. So it's not an action, it's a result of focus. So let's stay there for a little bit, because doesn't it feel like it's something I should do? I should go to the grocery store, I should get gas, and I should appreciate. And what appreciation is the feeling of vibrational relationship between what source feels about whatever it is I'm thinking about and what I feel. What I feel is about those different frequencies. So we've done a pretty good job here today, just now, of convincing you that your work is the art of allowing. The art of allowing yourself a frequency that allows what you've asked for to flow easily into your experience in perfect timing, so that the path is just unfolding and unfolding. And people will be watching you and they'll say, oh, what's going on with you? You feel like you got something good going on. You're feeling ease or something. It's like you're not worried about anything anymore. And you say and really mean, there is nothing for me ever to worry about, ever, because things are always working out for me. They always have been, but now they really are, because I'm out of my own way. Well, what do you mean? They'll say. Well, it's a long story. Well, tell it to me. Well, there's this law. It's called law of attraction. And so we talked to you about law of attraction. We told you it was a powerful law. And we said to you, you get what you think about whether you want it or not. And we said to you, you can tell by the way you feel whether what you are thinking about is what you want or whether it is the absence of what you want. And then we began to explain to you that there is a vibrational reality that is the precursor of all manifested reality. It's the vibrational version. It's the version you practice in your mind. It's the version that you practice through living of life. It's a vibrational version. You are spinning off this vortex of powerful positive creation. Because when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. If you're rude, you want to be nice. If someone is rude, you want them to be nice. If you have not enough of something, you want it. The contrast helps you launch these rockets all day, every day. And we want you to understand that there's a vibrational version of what you desire that is a reality. It is a vibrational reality. That the source within you, that non-physical part of you, that part of you that remains non-physical, that continuous, eternal, non-physical part of you that stands in non-physical support of everything that you are, that non-physical part of you stands with that vibrational reality that you have crafted, in part before you even came into this physical body, because there was certainly a trajectory who stands now as the further culmination of everything that you have asked for, everything that you have singularly or collectively asked for. There is a vibrational reality about your world, the likes of which humans have not yet seen, but you have the potential of seeing. Any one of you, as you begin to stop doing that thing you do that holds you in resistance to this vibrational reality, and therefore begin to allow yourself to be a vibrational match to your own vibrational vortex of creation. Now, if you've been listening to us for a while, you heard all of that. In fact, you've heard it and heard it and heard it. There was a book written, a New York Times best-selling book, on every one of those topics that we just talked about. And the most recent one was the vortex. The vortex. We said to you, get in the vortex, get in the vortex, do your best to get in the vortex, get in the vortex, get in the vortex, get in the vortex. And finally you said, how? You've convinced me that I want to be there. You've convinced me that it's the place to be. You've convinced me that when I am there, good things happen to me, but I'm not that sure how to get in. And we say, you do it by finding thoughts that feel good and practicing them until they are your chronic pattern. That's how you maintain that. So then we've moved a little beyond an explanation. As we now have you convinced, say yes or don't. Coercion is so satisfying and flies in the face of everything we know about law of attraction. So your vortex of creation is moving and gathering, and the source within you is there with it. And everything is queued up for your realization. But what does it take for you to be in a place where you realize, and by realize, we don't just mean you sort of see it in your mind. We mean you fully realize it. How does it move from a vibrational reality where you can feel it and sense it and be glad for it? And oh, that's a wonderful state of being. We want you all there all the time. But how does it move from that vibrational reality where you sense it, where you trust it, where you have faith about it, and where you can now see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it in a way that others can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it? How does it move from that vibrational reality that you are conjuring and creating all day, every day, into what you want to call real life experience? And that really is what the subject of the art of allowing is. It's really what the subject of understanding your point of attraction is. It's really about what the subject of waking up in the morning and realizing that while you slept, your momentum subsided. Ooh, so good to know. Most of you don't receive the benefit of that subsided momentum, because when you wake up, you pick up the subjects where they were yesterday and start talking about them again right away. Tweet, 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 tweet. Blog. Let's see, who can I call that hates that guy as much as I do? We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can describe. And from our perspective, which is all-knowing, we pronounce this the best of every subject that we talked about here today. You are powerful creators, and life is supposed to be good for you. And it is our absolute expectation that the evidence of that pushing the reset button is as soon for you as right now. There is great love here for you. And as always, we remain stubbornly, eternally in the vortex. The thing that we really want to emphasize with you, with all of you, such a wonderful experience, is that feeling of connecting with your desire. When you felt that elation, you were a perfect vibrational match to the desire that you have been putting into your vortex for this relationship. And so if you can maintain that longer, what you want must come into a manifested realization. But what happens when that momentum is short-lived?